While you scrolled past Jamaica's pain, Tyrese loaded his second warehouse. Hurricane Mellisa devastated Jamaica weeks ago, maybe a month. Huh? You've already forgotten, haven't you? Your timeline moved on, but Tyrese Gibson didn't. While the rest of us were back to our regular programming, this man is now filling two warehouses, coordinating 35 people on WhatsApp and calling out the Prime Minister of Jamaica to a fundraiser in Miami. And here's what nobody's talking about. This is what diaspora power actually looks like when we stop performing and start building. This is not celebrity charity theater. This is a blueprint of how we mobilize when our people are drowning, literally and metaphorically. So Bakola, because what Tyrese is doing exposes everything wrong with how we show up for the Caribbean. Watch this clip. I'll be back with the whole gist.
We got some great news. Jamaica. You see what's going on? I'm still in it, baby. See, what happens is when a tragedy strikes, people have a very short attention span, especially these days where people could find themselves caring and heartbreaking and, oh my God, look at what they're dealing with. And then as fast as they swipe on their timeline, they move on to the next topic. To the people of Jamaica, I want y'all to know that I'm still very focused. I just got a phone call. Thank you to God. And thank you to my brother, Pastor Dr. Jamal Bryant, who recently hosted the Prime Minister of Jamaica here in Atlanta. I was not here, so forgive me. I missed your arrival, Prime Minister. But in that exchange over FaceTime, he invited me back to Jamaica. And so not only am I coming to Jamaica, but I'm bringing my brother Busta Rhymes with me. And we are still loading up the warehouse on behalf of Reach Out Worldwide and Open Wave and Friends of Jamaica. We're also now doing a fundraiser in Miami. And I know it's very last minute, but if we could somehow get a hold of the Prime Minister, this is my personal invite. I know your schedule is busy. I know the stress between you and all of the Parliament members of Jamaica is very, very stressful, and your schedule is extremely busy. But I am hoping and praying that you can join us on December 5th in Miami for this fundraiser during Art Basel, where we are hoping to raise millions of dollars as we are preparing to load up a cargo plane, or maybe two cargo planes, because now we went from one warehouse to a second warehouse, where we're filling up the warehouse to load up this cargo plane, or maybe two cargo planes, to get all of these urgent resources directly to the people of Jamaica. But I have some even greater news. And this is my call out to the legend Vybz Kartel, to the legend, I don't even want to say her name. She's sexy, she's Jamaican, she's incredible, she's powerful. I want y'all to tag her and put her in the comments. Who do y'all think I'm talking about? And to my brother Ziggy Marley, I have a song. I believe this song will be one of the most inspirational songs out there, because whenever there's a challenge that presents itself in life outside of your faith in God, that you will get through this. Every turbulent, challenging, and trying time has to hold hands with a theme song. And I believe that We Are the World has a cousin We are the world. We are the children. I got another one. This is for Jamaica. Jamaica, I'm on my way back. I'm coming with some friends. I'm coming with all of the things that is needed. We have not forgotten about you. I'm coming with a theme song. A song that I hope and pray that everybody in the country embrace. Resilient. And thank you to the Prime Minister. He said to me, I cannot believe you came to Jamaica and you never called me. And I said, Prime Minister, with all due respect, I did not come out there for any political reasons. I did not come out there to collect with all of the celebrities and entertainers, and I did not come out there with any type of agenda tied into anything that was about me. I heard the calling, and we was wheels up. We was on our way. This time, there's more that's being planned. There's more that's being mapped out, and your personal invite means the world to me. And this is my personal invite, only if your schedule allows, to join us December 5th at a private location for a fundraiser in Miami during Art Basel. Millions of dollars will be raised. Impact will be made on a real level, and your support, December 5th. It's during the daytime from 1 to 4. Wherever you are in the world, if you can somehow arrange to get to Miami, it would be our great honor to have you to join us for this fundraiser we are doing for Jamaica. And for everybody that's involved, from Mona Scott Young, Busta Rhymes, the whole team, the whole family. There's about 35 people on a text chain on WhatsApp, and everyone is chiming in with all of their resources to try and make an impact. We're on our way back to Jamaica. I can't tell you the date for security reasons, but we're on our way. We're on our way, and it's going to be sooner than you think. We love you. We love you. Jamaica, we'll see you soon. Prime Minister, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Honored to come back. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. To the people of Jamaica, we got you, baby. We got you. See you soon.
Let me ask you something. When was the last time you thought about Jamaica? Not the Jamaica of your Instagram fantasies, the resort Jamaica, the One Love Jamaica, the Jamaica you visited for spring break. I'm talking about the real Jamaica, the Jamaica that got absolutely decimated by Hurricane Mellisa, the Jamaica where families are still sleeping under tarpaulins while you're planning your holiday shopping. I'll wait to get your response in the comments. See, this is the thing about tragedy in 2025. We've got the attention span of a goldfish with ADHD, a hurricane hits, we post our sad emojis, we share donation link for 24 hours, and then poof, we're back to argue about who won Love Island or what Elon tweeted this morning. But Tyrese Gibson, this man didn't get the memo about moving on. Here's what actually is happening while you're scrolling. Tyrese went from filling one warehouse to needing a second warehouse. He's coordinating with 35 people on a WhatsApp group chat. Can you imagine that chaos? Working with organizations like Reach Out Worldwide, OpenWave, and Friends of Jamaica, they are loading up not one but potentially 2 cargo planes with urgent supplies. And on December 5th, during Art Basel in Miami, when the rich and beautiful gather to pretend they care about art, Tyrese is hosting a fundraiser with one goal: raise millions of dollars for Jamaica's recovery. He's got Busta Rhymes on, but there's Kartel Ian is calling out Vybz, Kartel, and Ziggy Marley to create them a theme song for resilience and get this. And he personally invited the Prime Minister of Jamaica to fly to Miami for this event. Now, before you think this is just another celebrity feel-good moment, let me tell you why this matters to us, to the diaspora, to everyone watching who's ever sent a barrel back home, who's ever felt that guilt of living comfortable with you people, or like while you people are struggling back home in Jamaica. This is about the mathematics of giving a damn. See, there is a formula to how the West responds to Caribbean disasters, and it's plainly predictable. Stage 1, tragedy porn. The news show the devastation. Everyone clutches their pearls. Stage 2, the 48-hour donation cycle. GoFundMe links everywhere. Celebrities post their cash app. Stage 3, there is amnesia. By week 2, Jamaica might as well not exist. But here's what Tyrese understands that most people don't. Sustained attention requires sustained infrastructure. Okay, you can't help people with a viral moment. You can help them with warehouses, with cargo planes, with WhatsApp groups of 35 people who don't let each other forget, with fundraisers scheduled for when the cameras are already rolling at Art Basel. He's hacking the attention economy. He knows people forget, so he's building the kind of operation that can't be ignored. Two warehouses full of supplies create their own gravity. You can't look away from two cargo planes and notice the political strategy. He invited the Prime Minister to Miami, not just as a gesture, as a statement. He's saying, I'll see you, the diaspora sees you. We're not just sending barrels in secret anymore. We're doing this on the world stage, and we expect you to show up too, quote unquote. This is diaspora power moving from the informal to the institutional. From my auntie sent me medicine in a suitcase to we are coordinating with the government officials and loading cargo planes. Think about that. Let me get past one for a second here and allow me to get this straight before you. I grew up watching my parents send money back home every month like clockwork. Money for school fees, money for medical bills, money when somebody died, money when somebody got married. The diaspora has been doing this work invisibly, thanklessly, generation after generation, years after years. But here's what it hurts. It was always treated like a private shame, like we should be embarrassed that our people back home needed help, like it was our dirty little secret that islands we came from were struggling. What Tyrese is doing, whether he knows it or not, is making that support publicly, loud and unapologetic. He's saying, yes, Jamaica needs help, and yes, we're going to mobilize millions of dollars, and the Prime Minister is going to stand next to us while we do it, and Vybz Kartel is going to make a song about it, and we're not going to whisper about it like it's shameful, quote unquote. That's the cultural shift. That's what changes the narrative, right? Because for far too long, Caribbean resilience has been used as an excuse for Caribbean abandonment. Oh, they'll be fine, they're strong people, they always bounce back. Meanwhile, people are literally rebuilding their houses with their bare hands while the world goes back to brunch. Right? Resilience shouldn't be a reason to ignore suffering. It should be a reason to match that resilience with resources. Here's the truth that keeps me up at night, guys. Listen, we have normalized forgetting our own people. We'll spend weeks dissecting every frame of a Marvel movie, but we can't maintain focus on a hurricane that destroyed thousands of lives for more than 72 hours. We'll organize protest marches for causes thousands of miles away, and we should. But when Jamaica floods, when Dominica gets leveled, when Haiti quakes, we treat it like background noise. Why? Because we've been taught that Caribbean suffering is inevitable. Jamaica, Dominica, Haitian, Trinidadian, doesn't matter. Hurricane season comes, islands get hit, people rebuild, repeat. It's treated like a natural cycle, like seasons changing instead of what it is actually is. A humanitarian crisis happening to our people over and over again while we keep on watching. Therese is refusing that script. He's saying, no, we're not moving on. We are not forgetting. We are not going to stay here in this discomfort until the work is done. And he's building a model because the next hurricane is coming. Climate change guarantees it. So what are we going to do? Forget faster each time? or build the infrastructure, the warehouses, the networks, the political connections, the fundraising machines that make our response automatic. Look, I'm not here to canonize Tyrese. I don't know his motivations, actually. I'm innocent. I don't know. Maybe he's genuine. Maybe he's building his legacy. Maybe it's both. It doesn't matter. What matters is the model, because here's what I want you to take from this. Diaspora power is real. It's not theoretical. When we mobilize, truly mobilize, we can fill warehouses. We can charter planes. We can raise millions. We can get prime ministers on planes to Miami. But it requires three things. Number one, we have to stay focused longer than the news cycle. Tyrese is still loading warehouses weeks later after the hurricane. Can you stay focused on Jamaica for more than an Instagram story? Number two, we have to build infrastructure, not just good intentions, warehouses, organizations, networks, systems that outlast individual moments of caring. And number three, we have to make it public. No more quiet remittances, no more private bar sending. If we're going to change how the world responds to Caribbean disaster, we need to make noise. We need Busta Rhymes and Ziggy Marley and Prime Ministers are the fundraisers during Art Basel, December 5th in Miami, while the art world sips champagne, there is going to be a room of people trying to raise millions for Jamaica. Whether you can be there physically or not, the question is, are you going to stay focused this time? Or will you forget by next week? Because Jamaica will still be rebuilding, and the next hurricane is already forming in the Atlantic. The question is not whether our people will survive. They always do. They are resilient like that. The question is, will we finally match their resilience with our resources, our attention, and our institutional power? That's the blueprint Therese is drawing. The question is whether the rest of us are paying attention. Simple. So guys, as you sip that champagne of views, as you eat that nice meal tonight, I want you to remember that back in Jamaica, there is someone who doesn't have a place to stay, who doesn't have a meal. So, in that spirit of supporting and helping each other, the unity of the diaspora, kindly let us support the cause and the model of Therese Gibson. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.